Hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to my channel. It's been kind of a minute. My name is Vida Lobati. I hope you've been watching. If you've been following me, you know I've been making a series called Adulting Declassified, and I've just been going on a myriad of topics and just really giving the real tea and honestly the rundown, the way to finesse a situation into your favor. So here I am. Hi, welcome back. It's been a little while since I have uploaded a little video. I say a little while, but it's felt like a bit, I don't know, it's too long for me at least. But anyways, so I'm here back again. I came up with a video idea this week, and I was just, some events transpired, and I was just, it was just inspiration, mere inspiration. So today's video, if you can't already guess from the title, the different types of people that you will date in your adulthood, okay? And when I say this, I just want to point out that it's, there's a difference between like relationship versus the actual dating game, and so it's not a game, it's sport. It's a sport, oh my God. But I'm going more so from the sense of, if this is a sport, the different types of, men or women, whatever you're into, that you will meet and encounter, and how to deal with them, okay? And maybe get the situation in your favor. So, that being said, let's start with the first one. So, the first person that came to my mind whenever you are out here dating, honestly, you guys, it's ghetto out here dating. Like, I just have to say that. It's real ghetto. Like, the first one that I want to discuss is the cheapo. This person, this guy, I'll just speak for as a straight woman. This guy, they're cheap. They will penny pinch. You want to go on dates and they're trying to ask, oh, like, is it for free? Or, oh, can you pay me back? Or, oh, like, let's split it 50-50. And honestly, ew. No. I know in this political climate, it's, all gung-ho of, oh, let's split it 50-50. I've noticed a trend or certain characteristics of guys and men that are all for that 50-50, let's split it equally sort of thing. Honestly, they're kind of bitches. They just, no, I'm at a loss for words, honestly, because it's like, shouldn't you wanna, no. I will give an anecdote of what I am talking about. That might not have made any sense at all. But for example, one of my friends, she was, dating a guy for like a couple months, not that long, whatever. And, she broke up with him because she was like, it just wasn't gonna work out, just logistics, whatever. Apparently, he asked her for his money back that he spent on her, and Venmo requested her. I want to throw up. I just wanted to throw up when I heard that. These type of men, it doesn't matter if they're broke, and it doesn't matter if they're rich. They're just cheap. So if they're broke, maybe you should figure out your money situation, or maybe figure out your money management situation before you go off on dating and then try to turn it around on the woman and say that she is asking for too much. Maybe dating just should not be on your agenda. For the guys that are, have some money, that are just cheap, they're just always going to be like that. And, honestly, I mean, dating is, when two people come together, it's like, what do you bring to the table? What do I bring to the table? Like, and it's like, oh, like, you're stingy? Like, you can't be stingy. Like, it's like, you don't, like, I mean, if you're thinking about it, like, if you want to, get with somebody and then, have kids, or I don't know, whatever it is, like, it's like, so you're just always going to be stingy? No, just no. That's the first one, the cheapo. Point blank, period. Now moving on to the second one. I need some wine for this. Oh God. All right, so for this one, I want you to imagine what your vice is, or whatever your vice is. It could be, you know, food, like some really bad food. It could be, you know, just shopping, maybe drinking, gambling, I don't know. But the point is you know that it's bad and that you shouldn't do it. For this second guy that you will encounter dating, I like to call them the 2 a.m. McDonald's. Why they are called the 2 a.m. McDonald's is because you know that you shouldn't be eating it, and you're sitting there in the car and you're like, oh my God, this is so bad for me, but you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna enjoy it while I'm having it. And you don't even care. You don't even care. You're like, I don't even care. Whatever, I'm just gonna enjoy it. It's fine. And then after you finish your 2 a.m. McDonald's, you know, no one saw you, whatever, you feel like shit. Damn. And you're like, honestly, I knew what I was getting into. I knew what I was doing. I can't be mad at anybody but myself. 2 a.m. McDonald's guy, it could be your ex. It could be some guy that you know you shouldn't be married, probably, that you shouldn't be messing around with. It's like you're almost like kryptonite, Achilles heel. You know, you just know you shouldn't be messing with it, but you know you shouldn't be messing with it, but you don't care. And you're just like, I'm just gonna enjoy it. And then afterwards, you feel like crap. But they're so fun, honestly, they're so fun. And then you're like, do I just want drama in my life? That's what it is. I don't know. The point is the 2 a.m. McDonald's is fun for a little bit, and then it gets old after a while because you're like, this just is not sustainable, and like I would never actually for real get with you, and you just have to be done. Like, we even just had a 2 a.m. McDonald's guy. It was fun while it lasted, and then, you know, it was kind of towards the end, but whatever. Right, we're gonna move on. Third one is what I would call the furniture guy. And, you know, it could be like that relationship. It could be a relationship or just some dude you're dating. It's not that it's bad, and it's not that, but it's also not great. Then because clearly you're not feeling it, or clearly you're not into it, but then there's just nothing wrong going on, and it's just there, like this pillow, like it's just there, and you're like, okay. And then sometimes some people, they just kind of go along with it because nothing wrong, I don't know. And like the person could always just be so nice and like so great, but you just aren't feeling it, and you just can't explain it. And it's okay. It's completely okay. It's okay if you're not feeling it anymore, because feelings change, and you know, whatever. And on the flip side, if you're dating somebody who feels that way about you, that's fine too. It can hurt, don't get me wrong. Like, it definitely can hurt where you're like, oh my God, like, I mean, I have an ego, so I'm like, what do you mean? Like, but it's okay. It just ended for both parties, you know, involved. If you're the one who just isn't feeling it anymore, just end it, be courteous. And then if you're on the receiving end of that, your intuition just knows if the person's into you or not. So you should just end it. Maybe two, I don't know. You just have to have a mature conversation with them. So honestly, at the end of it, both parties win, because then the other person who wasn't feeling anymore isn't with that person and isn't dragging it out and feeling bad, and then the other person who's receiving it isn't, you know, kind of feeling bad, like where they're like, why isn't my partner into me as much anymore? Like, what can I do? It's like, sweetie, you're not the problem. They're just not into you, and that's okay. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the fourth one. This one I like to call heroin. Aggressive title, I know, but it's slightly similar to the 2 a.m. McDonald's, but it's different in the sense that it starts off great. Might have been red flags that you've seen, or it just got really intense quickly, or just quite emotional. I don't know, just something went wrong. And then it's that person or relationship where you just constantly keep going back and back and back and back and back. And it's just like you want your hit after hit after hit after hit. You may not be aware that it's bad for you. Like, I mean, eventually you do, don't get me wrong. But, you know, at first you're just thinking, oh, maybe, you know, we're having problems or whatever, but you might not actually know that, okay, it's like your heroin. Now, the difference between the heroin guy and the 2 a.m. McDonald's guy or woman, whatever, the 2 a.m. McDonald's, you know what you're getting into and you know it's bad for you. You know, but you're like, I'm just gonna enjoy it, whatever. The heroin one, you want it to work. You want it to work out. You want it to be all that it could be, but it just isn't. It's okay. It's okay that it's not. You just need to step back. You know, maybe find a support group your friends, support system. That's what I meant. I mean, or a support group, you know, whatever. Support like your friends or your family or just trusted people, therapists, whatever. That is the difference between the 2 a.m. and the heroin one. 2 a.m., you know what you're getting into from the get-go. The heroin one, like, you don't really know, and then all of a sudden it's just bleh. Alrighty, the fifth one. This one I like to call pretty much like your son. Also commonly referred to as a bum, a parasite. Listen, they are literally just using you. And you're so emotionally invested into them that you think it's gonna work out, but they aren't contributing anything. Nothing of the sort. No resources, no emotional support, and they are literally just a parasite, just taking and taking and taking. They, you know, swing from like a monkey. Like they swing from like one branch to the next branch. So when they know that their supply is about to be cut off, they're like making sure on their back end that they have another supply that they can feed off of, which is really sad. I'm sorry to everyone, especially the girls out there that have a bum parasite. You don't need to be taking care of a 25-year-old son. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, no, it's just, no, that's disgusting. And I promise you, he does not care about you as much as he says he does. And maybe he does, but he cares more about himself, because if he did, he wouldn't be using you. But that's just the person that they are. They are just users and abusers, and that is it. Okay? There's definitely going to be a continuation of this video, but I was just inspired by recent events in my life, my friends' lives. Anyways, so yeah. There are definitely a continuation, but those are the different sort of guys that you will encounter while you're out here dating in the real world. And it's kind of gross actually. So dating is weird. Adult dating is weird. Adult relationships are weird. Super complex. All I can say is, to my ladies, do not date a guy unless you're about to cry in the Ferrari or cry for some content, and then at least monetize it or something, you know, clout. Already going to be crying already. Let's be honest with ourselves. You might as well be getting something out of it. That's all I'm gonna. Ferrari or content. That's it. The Ferrari or the content. I'm just saying. Thank you for tuning in. Oh my goodness. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below any other sort of guys that you have encountered while you're out here dating, because it's real ghetto. Or even if you resonated with any of the guys that I mentioned in this video. Like I said, I'll definitely be having a continuation. These are just a few of the ones that came to my mind this past weekend and whatnot. So like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you watch all my videos. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're already here, you might as well subscribe. Come on. All right, bye.